What's up, what's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be quickly going over the patch notes for all the weapon changes coming in tomorrow's update for Warzone, which should be update 1.44, possibly 1.43. Honestly, I can't keep track at this point. And so quickly, we're going to go through all of that so that we know exactly what we're getting into with this update that is coming. And if you guys do enjoy this video, anytime or find this video helpful in any way, make sure you show support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw an easy goal of 50 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys would like to find your way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Weapon changes, like I said, and first and foremost, we have the assault rifles. For the AK-47 from Black Ops Cold War, they are adjusting the gun kick. We are reassessing and polishing the gun kick of the AK-47 from Cold War to behave more closely to the other 7.62 caliber weaponry. For the Pharah 83 from Black Ops Cold War, the maximum damage range was decreased from 29 to 25, minimum damage range decreased from 25 to 23, head multiplier increased from 135 to 156, neck multiplier increased from 1 to 1.2, and the upper torso multiplier was increased from 1 to 1.1. The Pharah from Black Ops Cold War is forgiving in addition to sporting a relatively fast and consistent time to kill at both of its damage ranges, which we feel is exacerbated by how easy it is to control. We are shifting some of the Pharah 83's power into its locational multipliers and aligning its TTK values more closely with other weapons that require a similar level of skill. For the Krig 6, we saw a recoil increase as well as the neck multiplier decrease from 1.3 to 1.1. The Krig 6 has dominated the scene for some time now and has continued to do so following our latest changes. We would like to take a moment to dissect why the Krig 6 has been so resilient. We believe there should be weapons for all players of all skill levels, and in that regard, the Krig 6 is intended to be the entry-level long-range assault rifle, which we believe that it actually is. These types of weapons can be problematic when they are so easily controlled that their fastest theoretical TTK values can reliably become the realistic TTK values, which is rarely the case. If that were always the case, the AK-47 from Cold War and the XM4 would be the best weapons, bar none. Additionally, its generous neck multiplier created a scenario where its TTK could be reduced consistently and easily with a single bullet. We believe that these changes will firmly place it in the right spot, and we will continue to address this going forward. For the QBZ-83, we have recoil increased slightly as well as recoil dampening was enabled. We have a vision for where we'd like the easiest to control long-range weapons to lie on the time to kill spectrum. We believe we are close, but we are not quite there. In the wake of these weapon changes, the long-range engagement space may be succeeded by the QBZ. We will be monitoring its performance over the coming week to ensure its performance meets their expectations. So we're seeing nerfs across the board, but you know what? They're going to keep their eyes on it. They're going to keep us in check, and maybe they will be undoing some of these changes. That's going to wrap things up for the assault rifle, so let's go ahead and move on to the submachine guns. We have the OTS-9. Recoil was increased slightly. Maximum damage was decreased from 34 to 31. Minimum damage was increased from 20 to 21. Headshot multiplier increased from 135 to 152. Neck multiplier decreased from 135 to 1. Part of what made the OTS a powerhouse was how easily it could achieve its reduced time to kill speeds. With a shared headshot and neck multiplier, headshots were nearly twice as easy to hit, making the OTS-9 remarkably forgiving for a weapon with extraordinary TTK potential. These changes will require more precision to achieve its fast time to kill. The OTS will still be at the top of the mobility and food chain, however, will remain hardly bested in close quarters engagements given a few well-placed shots. The Tech 9 from Cold War, maximum damage decreased from 26 to 24, minimum damage decreased from 24 to 22, the neck multiplier increased from 1 to 1.1. The Tech 9, like many other weapons, had homogenized locational multiplier, which is an issue that tends to put balance in a precarious spot. This could often create a time to kill dichotomy where the weapon would either too easily achieve fast TTKs or be largely inviable. This is not a particularly interesting design space for weapons to exist in, as we feel they do not adequately reward precision. We found a 540 millisecond time to kill a tad too fast for more than the torso shots, especially given its rate of fire. For the LMGs, we have for light machine gun alpha, which is the stoner, we have recoil was adjusted, gun kick was adjusted, raise interrupted time increased from 0.8 to 1 second. The light machine gun alpha, or the stoner, has many desirable traits. Its recoil, gun kick, and handling were more what one might expect from a 5.56 assault rifle rather than a light machine gun. These added LMG downsides will have players thinking twice about bringing an LMG to an AR fight. tactical rifles. Tactical rifle Charlie, aka the AUG, recoil was decreased slightly. An overarching goal for us has been bringing all weapons to viability. While burst weapons may not be for everyone, we feel it's important that we support and cultivate a wide variety of playstyles and skill levels across Warzone. With this reduction to recoil and a slight boost to rate of fire on its barrels, we feel this weapon might once again be in a viable state. And it looks like the last thing we have to wrap up is going to be the attachments for barrels. For the tactical rifles, specifically the AUG, the 18-inch rapid fire rate of fire was increased from 5% to 6%. For the titanium 17-inch, rate of fire was increased from 7 to 8%. Then for the M16, 16.3-inch rapid fire, the fire rate was increased from 5% to 6%, and then the 16.3-inch titanium fire rate was increased from 7% to 8%. So there's quite a bit of balancing coming across the board, mostly affecting the long-range rifles, so it'll be interesting to see what overtakes the meta in that case, and obviously some small changes to the SMG category and also the tactical rifles. Nothing too crazy, I don't think, but overall I'm excited to see what this weapon balancing brings, and it'll be nice to see how these changes are actually effective in the game itself. So that's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel. I look forward to all these weapon changes. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys are looking forward to them as well, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.